Hi everyone, we're going to evaluate the given definite integral over the interval 0 to pi divided by 4. And we're using substitution. So the first thing I want to do is use my Pythagorean identity here and break this up a little bit. So I'm going to write it as tan squared t times secant squared t minus 1 dt. The next step is I'm going to distribute. So that would be pi divided by 4, 0. Then you have tan squared t secant squared t minus tan squared t dt. Now let's break it up even more. So this is going to be the integral of pi divided by 4 and 0 tan squared t secant squared t minus dt minus the integral from 0 to pi divided by 4 of tan squared t dt. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use U-Substitution. So for U-Substitution, I'm going to let U equal tan t. Therefore, derivative of U is just going to be secant squared t. So we have this part taken care of. This is going to be your du, and this part is going to be your u squared. And to do that, we're going to have to evaluate 0 to pi over 4. And if you do that, and you plug in 0, you're going to get 0. But if we take tan of pi divided by 4, that's going to give you 1. And so when you do that, we're going to change our integral from 0 to 1. So let's do that on the next slide. So anytime you do U substitution, you have to plug these into your U value here and solve for that. And then tan of 0 would just be 0. So you're still getting 0 here. So now what we have is this. We have the integral from 0 to 1 u squared du. Again, this is because u equals tan t. We still have our minus 0 to pi over 4 of secant squared, what was tan squared t dt.